if you are considering or are currently running ads on Facebook, running lead gen ads, this can be an extremely cost effective way to generate leads for your business, particularly when you're doing it yourself, because there's no middleman, there's no upcharge, cross sell. Like we're currently generating leads between $3 and $10 a piece, which is a $3 a piece. That's far more cost effective. That's like a click, the cost of a click, right? And we're getting contact information of people that are interested in our product and services. So it can be a very cost effective, profitable way to grow your business with Facebook lead gen ads. However, the key to running successful Facebook lead gen ads is, what they say is fortunes in the follow up. And if you're running ads, unless you're only running the ad like from 12 to 5 p.m. when you are right there in front of your computer, able to answer these leads as soon as they come in, right? Speed to lead is very critical here. Within 5 minutes, you want to follow up with a lead. Instead of that, we recommend to set up an automation. And so this is what Dubb has built specific for Facebook lead gen type ads is you can now build a fully automated process. So it starts with here in the marketplace, connecting the Facebook lead ads connector. So you'd have Facebook here in one portal logged into your Facebook page where you're running the ads, another where you're logged into Dubb. You click the connect button, and it's going to automatically give you the option to authorize into the Facebook account and the page that you're running those ads from. So once the connection is made, what it's going to do is as soon as somebody becomes a Facebook lead, right? They fill out the Facebook lead form or they go and become a lead from whatever form that you're using for Facebook leads. Once they become the Facebook lead form submission, then you have the option to pass those people over to Dubb. Some of the updates that we've made here are the ability to map custom properties as well. So for example, in our current Facebook lead gen form, we're asking for a second email because one of the biggest problems with Facebook lead gen forms is the default email field is often auto-filled. And it's auto-filled from something that, it's probably a very old email. Everyone signed up for Facebook 10 plus years ago. And so that's usually the email that's getting automatically added there. And it's sometimes not the best email to get in contact with somebody. And they just did it because it was, they tapped and it was seamless and they didn't have to type anything. And so what we've added to our Facebook lead gen forms was a work email because we actually much prefer to work with someone's business email because that means A, they have a business, B, they're a business doing, speaking to customers. And so it's much better than like a free Gmail of somebody just kind of kicking the tires. So we ask for this second field. And the update is you can add whatever custom properties you want in the Facebook form. And then you can have those custom properties like, what is your budget? What is your, whatever custom question? And then that can populate whatever property that you've created inside of Dubb. And so what this means is when the contact is coming in from the form submission, they fill out a form on Facebook, they become a contact in Dubb with all of the properties that you've gathered from the Facebook form. And then from there, you can turn on an automation, which, guys, in my humble opinion, is absolutely what you should have. The first thing in that Facebook automation follow-up should be the deliverable, the autoresponder or whatever, right? It's like, in this case, where we have an ebook that we're giving people, an ebook on sales and AI and video and whatever. So when they fill out this form on Facebook, they get an autoresponder, an automatic email from Dubb that says, here's your ebook. And by the way, here's some other things you might want to check out. So right now it's just one because we have a sales team that's actually doing custom follow-up outside of the automatic follow-up. I recommend a hybrid approach, right? Like if it's just you, if you're just a solo operator, you'll probably want more automated steps. And, then we can turn on something like if they opened the email or watched the video, then I'm going to create a task for me to follow up manually. Or if they click a button that says I'm interested, then I'll create a task to follow up with me for me to follow up manually. But because we have a small sales team here, they're doing actually a lot of this task manually. They're calling them, sending them a custom email, putting them into a pipeline, into a deal board as leads. So this is what it looks like though, guys. And in order to run Facebook lead gen ads successfully, you absolutely want those components, right? You need an autoresponder, you need automation so that, let's say you take a break, you get sick, you're on vacation, it's nighttime, it's 10 o'clock, you're having dinner, going to sleep, and you have these leads running. speed speed to lead is really critical. So they get whatever they're asking, inquiring, interested about in front of them as soon as possible. You don't want to wait until 10 a.m. the next day when you're able to go and download the lead from Facebook and trying reaching out to them then. Not going to be nearly as effective as setting up an automation. So this is just to show you guys the updates made to Dubb with this automation is now you can also have it include all of your custom properties. So it can include their budget or the thing they've asked about, whatever questions they're answering. That can also be used to trigger the automatic emails and activities that happen. So you can create a deal that includes their budget or their name or their address or whatever custom properties. Or you can send an email to them or internally that includes whatever information that you've collected on them from the fields and forms on Facebook. So, guys, that's it. How you can build a Facebook autoresponder full lead automation in one simple platform, right? Include video to increase your conversions, obviously. And then, of course, if you need support with this, you can join Dubb, join some of the training, and get the help that you need.